Ladies and gentlemen, it's one habit that has the potential to change your life forever. It's simple, yet incredibly powerful. It's not about some grand gesture or a massive life overhaul. It's about one small habit that, when practiced daily, will gradually shift the course of your entire life. That habit is the habit of consistency. Consistency is the foundation of transformation. It is the key that unlocks progress in every aspect of life, whether it's personal growth, career success, health, or relationships. The difference between those who achieve their dreams and those who fall short is often not talent or intelligence, but the ability to show up every single day regardless of circumstance. Many people look for quick solutions, instant results, and overnight success, but the truth is that real, lasting change comes from repeated, consistent action over time. One of the biggest misconceptions about success is that it requires huge, dramatic efforts. In reality, it's the small daily actions that make the biggest impact. When you commit to doing something consistently, whether it's reading for 10 minutes a day, exercising, practicing mindfulness, or improving a skill, you start building a habit. Over time, that habit becomes second nature and the progress becomes undeniable. What once seemed difficult becomes effortless because consistency strengthens your ability to adapt, learn, and grow. The power of consistency lies in its compounding effect. Just like how small deposits into a bank account grow over time due to interest, small efforts add up to significant achievements. If someone starts running just 1 mile a day, they may not see an immediate transformation. But after 6 months, that person will have run nearly 200 miles, developed better stamina, and built a strong habit. The same principle applies to any goal, whether it's writing, saving money, learning a new language, or developing a new skill. It's not about doing something once with great intensity, but about doing it repeatedly with dedication. Another reason consistency is so powerful is that it builds trust with yourself. Every time you follow through on a commitment, no matter how small, you reinforce the belief that you are capable and reliable. This self-trust is crucial because many people struggle with self-doubt and lack of confidence. When you consistently take action, even on days when you don't feel motivated, you prove to yourself that you are disciplined and committed. This sense of personal integrity strengthens your mindset and makes it easier to keep pushing forward. Many people give up on their goals because they expect immediate results. When they don't see instant progress, they assume their efforts aren't working. But the truth is that growth happens beneath the surface before it becomes visible. Just like a seed planted in the soil takes time to sprout, your efforts require patience and persistence before they show visible results. The key is to trust the process and keep going, even when progress feels slow. Success is not about being perfect every day. It's about showing up consistently. You don't have to get everything right all at once, but you do have to keep moving forward. Missing one day doesn't mean failure. What matters is that you get back on track the next day. The habit of consistency is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. By committing to small, consistent actions, you create unstoppable momentum that will transform your life over time. Success is not built on a single grand achievement, but on the accumulation of small habits repeated over time. Many people believe that significant changes require massive effort, but the truth is that it's the small, consistent actions that create lasting results. Just like drops of water eventually fill an ocean, the small choices we make each day shape our future in ways we may not immediately realize. One of the biggest reasons people struggle to reach their goals is that they focus too much on the end result rather than the process. They want quick transformations, but they underestimate the power of small daily improvements. The reality is that real change happens gradually. If you improve just 1% every day, those small gains will compound, leading to incredible progress over time. It may not feel like much in the moment, but after months and years of repetition, the impact is undeniable. If someone wants to become a great writer, they don't need to write an entire book in one day. Instead, writing just one page daily can lead to an entire novel within a year. The same principle applies to health and fitness. Exercising for 10 minutes every day might not seem significant, but over months, it strengthens the body, builds endurance, and improves overall well-being. Financially, saving small amounts consistently leads to significant wealth accumulation over time. In relationships, consistently expressing appreciation and love fosters deep connections. No matter the goal, small actions done repeatedly create exponential growth. One reason small habits are so powerful is that they are easy to implement. Major changes can feel overwhelming, causing people to procrastinate or give up. But when you focus on small, manageable steps, it reduces resistance and makes progress feel effortless. The key is to build momentum. Taking small actions daily builds confidence and reinforces positive behaviors. Each time you follow through, you strengthen your self-discipline, making it easier to continue. Another advantage of small habits is that they bypass the fear of failure. Many people hesitate to start something new because they worry about whether they will succeed. But when you break down a big goal into small, achievable steps, it removes the pressure and allows for steady progress. You no longer feel like you have to accomplish everything at once. Instead, you focus on the next step, knowing that success is simply the result of accumulated efforts over time. It's important to understand that results won't always be immediately visible. This is where many people give up too soon. They assume that if they don't see progress right away, their efforts are not working. But success is like planting a seed. At first, nothing seems to happen, but beneath the surface, roots are growing. Eventually, those small efforts will break through and become visible. The key is to stay consistent, trusting that the process is working, even when it's not obvious. The most successful people in any field, business, sports, the arts, have mastered the art of small habits. They don't rely on motivation alone. They build systems that ensure progress happens daily. By focusing on small, intentional actions and repeating them consistently, anyone can achieve extraordinary results. Success is not about making one big leap. It's about making small steps every day in the right direction. Being present in the moment and cultivating awareness of your thoughts, emotions, and actions is one of the most powerful habits you can develop. Many people go through life on autopilot, reacting to situations without truly understanding their own mind. But when you develop the habit of mindfulness, you take control of your thoughts rather than letting them control you. This single habit can transform the way you handle stress, make decisions, and approach your goals. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the here and now. It means directing your attention to what you're doing rather than being distracted by the past or worrying about the future. Most of the time, our minds are filled with unnecessary noise, negative self-talk, regrets, anxieties, or distractions. This mental clutter makes it difficult to focus on what truly matters. But when you practice mindfulness, you train your brain to filter out the noise and focus on what is important in the present moment. One of the biggest benefits of mindfulness is improved decision making. When you are fully aware of your thoughts and emotions, you make choices based on clarity rather than impulse. Many mistakes in life come from reacting too quickly without thinking. Whether it's making a financial decision, handling a conflict, or setting priorities, mindfulness allows you to pause, reflect, and respond in a way that aligns with your values and goals. Instead of being controlled by emotions like anger, frustration, or fear, you develop the ability to observe these emotions without letting them dictate your action. Another advantage of mindfulness is the way it reduces stress and anxiety. A lot of stress comes from either dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. But the only moment we truly have control over is the present. When you develop the habit of mindfulness, you train yourself to focus on what you can do right now rather than getting lost in things you cannot change. Simple practices like mindful breathing, meditation, or even just focusing completely on one task at a time can dramatically improve your mental and emotional well-being. Mindfulness also enhances productivity and focus. In a world full of distractions, it's easy to lose hours of time scrolling through social media, checking notifications, or multitasking without really getting anything done. But when you train your mind to be fully present, you increase your ability to concentrate on one thing at a time. This leads to deeper work, better results, and greater satisfaction with what you accomplish. Whether you are studying, working on a project, or having a conversation, mindfulness allows you to engage fully and make the most of your time. Beyond productivity, mindfulness strengthens relationships. Many people listen to respond rather than to understand. But when you practice mindfulness in conversations, you become a better listener, more empathetic, and more aware of how your words and actions impact others. This deepens connections and improves communication with family, friends, and colleagues. Developing mindfulness is not about perfection, it's about progress. The more you practice being present, the more natural it becomes. Over time, this habit rewires your brain to be calmer, more focused, and more intentional. By cultivating mindfulness, you gain control over your life, make wiser decisions, and create a sense of peace and clarity that will serve you in every area of your journey. Practicing gratitude regularly has the power to rewire your brain for positivity, enhance your well-being, and keep you grounded even in challenging times. In a world where people are often focused on what they lack, shifting your mindset to appreciate what you already have can completely transform your life. Gratitude is not just an emotion, it is a habit, a practice, and a way of thinking that changes how you perceive the world. One of the biggest benefits of gratitude is that it helps you shift your focus. The human brain naturally tends to focus on problems, dangers, and what is missing. This negativity bias served a purpose in ancient times, when survival depended on being aware of threats. In modern life, this tendency can cause stress, anxiety, and dissatisfaction. When you practice gratitude daily, you retrain your brain to focus on abundance rather than lack. Instead of seeing what's wrong in your life, you start noticing what's right. Gratitude also has a profound impact on mental health. Studies have shown that regularly expressing gratitude can reduce stress, anxiety, and depression. When you take time to acknowledge the positive aspects of your life, your brain releases dopamine and serotonin, neurotransmitters responsible for happiness and well-being. This creates a cycle where the more you focus on gratitude, the more your brain reinforces positive feelings, making it easier to maintain an optimistic outlook. Another advantage of gratitude is that it strengthens relationships. When you express appreciation for the people in your life, it deepens connections and improves communication. Whether it's thanking a friend for their support, appreciating a colleague's effort, or telling a family member how much they mean to you, these small acts of gratitude create stronger bonds. People naturally want to be around those who appreciate them, and by making gratitude a habit, you cultivate an environment of positivity and kindness. Beyond personal relationships, gratitude also improves resilience. Life is unpredictable and challenges are inevitable. However, gratitude gives you the ability to find meaning and growth in difficult situations. Instead of feeling defeated by setbacks, you begin to see them as opportunities to learn and grow. For example, rather than dwelling on failure, gratitude helps you focus on the lessons gained from the experience. This shift in perspective makes it easier to bounce back from hardships and keep moving forward. A common misconception is that gratitude means ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. That is not the case. Gratitude doesn't eliminate challenges, it simply gives you the strength to handle them with a positive mindset. Even in tough times, there is always something to be grateful for, whether it's your health, a supportive friend, or even the lessons that hardship brings. Recognizing these things keeps you grounded and prevents negativity from consuming your thoughts. Developing the habit of gratitude doesn't require grand gestures. Simple actions like keeping a gratitude journal, taking a moment each day to reflect on positive experiences, or expressing appreciation to someone can make a huge difference. Over time, gratitude becomes a natural part of your thought process, leading to a more fulfilling and joyful life. When you make gratitude a daily habit, you don't just change your perspective, you change your entire reality. A daily routine fosters resilience by giving you a sense of control and consistency even when life feels unpredictable or challenging. In a world full of uncertainties, having a structured routine creates stability, helping you stay grounded and focused on what truly matters. The most successful and resilient individuals are not necessarily the ones who never face obstacles, but the ones who have habits and routines that keep them moving forward regardless of circumstances. One of the greatest benefits of having a routine is that it reduces decision fatigue. Every day, people make countless decisions, from small choices like what to eat for breakfast to larger ones like how to handle a difficult conversation. When you don't have a structured routine, your brain has to work harder to make even basic decisions, which can lead to exhaustion and decreased productivity. But when you follow a consistent routine, many of these decisions become automatic, freeing up mental energy for more important tasks. This is why high achievers like athletes, entrepreneurs, and artists often have well-defined daily routines. They eliminate unnecessary choices and focus their energy on what truly drives their success. Beyond decision-making, routines also provide a sense of normalcy and control, especially during difficult times. When life feels overwhelming, having a structured set of habits can help you regain stability. For example, if someone experiences a personal or professional setback, maintaining their morning routine, whether it's exercise, meditation, or reading, creates a sense of familiarity that helps them stay emotionally balanced. No matter how unpredictable life becomes, a solid routine serves as an anchor, preventing you from feeling lost or directionless. Another important aspect of routines is how they reinforce discipline and consistency. Many people struggle to stay motivated, especially when pursuing long-term goals. Motivation, however, is unreliable. It fluctuates depending on mood, circumstances, and external influences. Discipline, on the other hand, is built through consistent actions repeated over time. A well-structured routine ensures that you take daily steps toward your goals even when motivation is low. Over time, these small, disciplined actions compound into significant progress. Routines also play a crucial role in mental and physical well-being. Regular exercise, proper sleep, mindfulness practices, and healthy eating habits are easier to maintain when they are part of a daily routine rather than occasional efforts. A consistent sleep schedule, for instance, regulates your body's internal clock, leading to better energy levels and overall health. Similarly, setting aside time for self-care, reflection, or even simple moments of relaxation helps prevent burnout and stress. Perhaps the most powerful aspect of a routine is its ability to build resilience. Life will always have unexpected challenges, loss, failure, setbacks, but having a structured routine ensures that you don't fall apart when things go wrong. Even when faced with uncertainty, you still have habits that keep you moving forward. It's not about avoiding problems, but about having the inner stability to handle them with clarity and strength. Developing a routine doesn't mean eliminating spontaneity or fun. It means creating a foundation that allows you to navigate life with greater confidence. Whether it's starting your day with gratitude, exercising regularly, or setting aside time for deep work, a well-crafted routine strengthens your ability to stay consistent, focused, and resilient. The people who thrive in life are not the ones who avoid challenges, but the ones who have daily habits that empower them to overcome any obstacle that comes their way. Surrounding yourself with the right people is one of the most powerful habits you can develop because the people in your environment shape your thoughts, actions, and ultimately your destiny. Human beings are social creatures, and whether we realize it or not, we absorb the energy, attitudes, and mindsets of those around us. If you want to grow, succeed, and transform your life, you must be intentional about who you spend your time with. One of the fundamental reasons why your environment matters is because of the law of association. The idea that you become like the people you surround yourself with most. If you spend time with people who are constantly complaining, doubting themselves, or making excuses, you will inevitably start adopting the same mindset. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with people who are ambitious, positive, and disciplined, you will naturally start to think and act in ways that align with success. Your circle influences your beliefs, whether you are aware of it or not. Another reason why choosing the right environment is crucial is that it directly affects your motivation and energy levels. Being around people who inspire and challenge you will push you to aim higher and strive for more. These individuals don't just support you when things are easy, they encourage you during tough times and remind you of your potential when you start to doubt yourself. The right environment provides accountability, helping you stay committed to your goals. When you are surrounded by people who take action, it becomes easier for you to do the same. Your environment also plays a major role in shaping your habits. If you want to build better habits, surrounding yourself with people who already practice those habits will make it significantly easier. For example, if you want to adopt a healthier lifestyle, spending time with people who prioritize exercise and nutrition will naturally encourage you to do the same. If you want to be more productive, working alongside disciplined individuals will inspire you to stay focused. This is because humans are naturally wired to mirror the behaviors of those around them. Another powerful aspect of the right environment is how it expands your vision. When you are surrounded by people who dream big and take bold actions, it changes what you believe is possible for yourself. Many people limit their potential simply because they have never seen someone around them achieve great things. But when you surround yourself with high achievers, it normalizes success and encourages you to push beyond your limits. It's important to remember that creating a better environment doesn't always mean cutting people out of your life completely. Instead, it's about setting boundaries and intentionally spending more time with those who uplift and inspire you. Seek mentors, join communities, and build relationships with people who align with your values and aspirations. The quality of your life is largely determined by the quality of your relationships. When you choose to surround yourself with the right people, you create an environment that nurtures growth, strengthens your mindset, and sets you up for long-term success. Your environment is not just a reflection of where you are, it is a preview of where you are headed. Choose wisely. Taking action consistently, even in small steps, is the most crucial habit that leads to real transformation. Many people spend years waiting for the perfect moment, seeking motivation or overthinking every decision, but success is never about waiting, it's about doing. The most successful individuals in any field are not necessarily the most talented or the ones with the best ideas. They are the ones who take consistent action, adjust along the way, and refuse to let fear or doubt stop them. One of the biggest mistakes people make is believing that they need to feel ready before they can take action. The truth is, readiness is a myth. If you wait until you feel completely prepared, you may never begin. Action itself creates confidence. When you take even a small step toward your goals, you build momentum. This momentum fuels motivation, not the other way around. For example, if someone wants to start a business, they don't need to have everything figured out from the beginning. The first step could be researching the market, reaching out to a mentor, or simply writing down ideas. Taking that first action, no matter how small, reduces fear and makes the next step easier. Another important aspect of taking action is overcoming perfectionism. Many people hesitate to start something because they want everything to be perfect. They fear making mistakes, so they end up doing nothing. But perfectionism is just another form of procrastination. The reality is that mistakes are part of the journey. The only way to truly learn and improve is by doing. No one gets everything right on the first try, but those who take action get closer to success because they gain real-world experience that no amount of planning can replace. Consistency is also key. One-time efforts don't lead to lasting change, but repeated actions do. Whether it's fitness, skill building, or personal growth, success is not about occasional bursts of effort. It's about sustained, consistent action over time. Writing 1 page a day leads to a book. Practicing for 20 minutes daily leads to mastery. Saving small amounts regularly leads to financial security. Every small action compounds over time, and the people who achieve greatness are the ones who understand this principle. Fear and self-doubt are common obstacles, but the best way to overcome them is by taking action despite them. Confidence is not something you are born with, it's something you build through experience. Every time you push through fear and take action, you prove to yourself that you are capable. Over time, this builds resilience and strengthens your belief in yourself. The world is filled with people who have great ideas, but never act on them. The difference between those who dream and those who achieve is action. No matter how big or small your goal is, the key is to start. Progress is not about perfection, it's about movement. Taking the first step is always the hardest, but once you do, the path becomes clearer and momentum carries you forward. The habit of taking action consistently will change your life forever.